Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we are back on Mickey's account and we are going to do a viewer summons. We have almost 300,000 diamonds. That's right, 300,000 diamonds, and those are going to be used exclusively for stargazing, plus the stargazing cards that we have. But we're going to go ahead right now, use all of our stones, use all of our diamonds. Stones on this account are completely maxed out. So look at that, we have 66 Elite Hero Stones. Fingers crossed that we pull a couple copies of the Celestials and the Hypogean Heroes is what we're really looking for. This account already has Taylene and the twins built. So we are focusing this one specifically on Alna and Mahira. So they're going to be the two that we're looking to build. So with 66 stones, we're going to go ahead and use them. They are completely maxed out. Let's see who we get here. Boom. So we open Skarath, open with an unlock for Skarath, picking up an extra 100 diamonds right there. Very, very powerful hero. And Mortis. There is Mortis, guys. Our first one right off the bat. He has been picking and gaining speed up as the new meta for the Twisted Realm. So a lot of players are dropping twins or they're dropping Saurus and actually going with Mortis combined with Grez to really build it. So look at that. Taylene, Sophia Taylene, Flora. Oh my goodness. Look at this pull, guys. So we got Taylene. We got a copy of Flora. We got double Sophia's right there. We got Silas. We got Saurus in there. Who else do we got? We got our copy of Mortis right there. Have some double copies of Torn. Got a copy of Leica. We got Shinira. We got Nara. We got another Nara. We got double Gorvos. But look at that, 3. So out of 66, we only pulled 3, which not sure if that's good or bad. So we got Mortis, we got Flora, and we got Taylene out of these picks. We did pick up a Pippa there as well. But look, double Gorvo there. Even in the bottom, we have double Gorvo there. Got a couple copies of Oden, another Saurus, and a bunch of fodder. So we have a ton to pick up out of there. We do have, look at that, one more elite pull because it was completely full. So we got another 5 heroes here. Oh, and they are full. You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's see who we can build here, because that is a lot of heroes that we just put together. A lot of Elite Plus. It's even adding more stars there to Rowan. So almost completely maxed out. And I'm thinking after these summons, it's going to be maxed out. There is a massive amount of summons on here. So we did pick up some copies of Verk. We picked up some copies of Sophia. So just adding stars across the board. That way Mickey can build whoever he wants. But these one getting stars. Flora is even right there, picking up another copy of Flora, bringing her to Legendary Plus. Already have Wukong maxed out. Again, looking for Mahira and looking for Alna are going to be the two focuses here once we get through the regular summons. So first we have to get through all of the regular summons. Double Thorn on that pull. Very nice. So looking at the summons, we have 3,325 companion points, 448 scrolls, 325 of our faction scrolls. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. But I want to make sure that we use our common scrolls and we use all of our summons here. That way we can make sure if we do pull copies of Mahira, if we do pull copies of Alna, that we're not just pulling duplicate, wasting our Stargazer resources by pulling more copies of them. The chances of pulling them, specifically the Celestials and the Hypogean Heroes, very rare. But couple that with the ability to pull them specifically, even furthermore rare, essentially. So looking at the companion points, a lot of rare cards there. And we even bought up the bank. So we bought a lot of the bank up there. And look at the heroes that we have going on here. We're going to have to continue to build heroes here because we have far too many. So adding copies to Leica, almost maxed out, adding copies to Saurus. Now I want to make sure that we don't max out these heroes that are gaining all of these stars and we drop them out of the wish list because I don't want to keep summoning when we have heroes already to 5 stars. Thorin, we have Nara. Wow, guys, this is going to be an absolute amazing summoning session. That is double copies of Nara just from those stones. Going to push through chapter 33 relatively early, or relatively easy with all of these heroes. All right, so let's continue with our companion points. A double from companion points? No way. And it is Tassie and Rowan. Rowan is almost 5 stars at this point. We need one more copy, and Rowan will be 5 stars. Tassie I didn't see in there, but it might have been that we didn't pull that many copies of her at this point. All right, guys, 2,300 left. So that's 2 elites already out of the companion points. Very, very lucky. Anytime you pull elites out of here, it is always, always great to see. A couple more rares there, and we are just stacking the fodder heroes that we're going to have in this account. And just a lot more rares out of here, which is normal to see from the companion points. 6 more rares there, and again, we are completely full. Let's go ahead and pick up some more elites. And there is Tassie. We did get another copy of her, which brings us 1 more star. And they are almost done. A lot of Ascended heroes here. 1,700 left. Couple more rares. We're gonna have to work on some of these heroes before we get into the summons, because we have a massive amount of summons. We're gonna have to clean out some of these heroes, because we're gonna start essentially in another double. Come on, it is Astrilda and Leica. Very nice. Very nice pull. Leica, of course, used in a lot of formations, especially with Iran, but her haste and energy buff, very, very strong. Another elite right there. So that's 5 elites from companion points. Pick up a copy of Oden. So that's already 5 elites from the companion points. We are full again. Boom, there is Leica. So that will absolutely max out Leica, taking her to 5 stars. So she is done, guys. So Leica is the first hero, and we will drop her out of the wish list because she is complete. And here I know Gorvo's pretty close, but let's go with Laurizen. Laurizen, very, very strong, especially when you're using him with bosses. Inner sight ability increases the damage of ultimate abilities for a lot of heroes. 825 left, and another elite right there. That is 6 elites. Copy of Kelthar. He's a hero I haven't really used very much or built on any accounts. Even the Grey Warrens do not have Kelthar built yet, but soon we will build him and see exactly what he is all about. Seems very, very powerful. Anytime you do fight him in the campaign, he is very strong. Which there's another copy, so that gives us an elite plus of Kelthar. A lot more food and a couple more elite plus fodder heroes. We got 400 left, so 4 more pulls. All right, couple more rare cards there. Come on, we need 1 or 2 more elites, there's one. Copy of Laurizen. There we go. We just dropped Laurizen in the wish list, and there is a copy of him. And back-to-back elites from the companion points brings us Saurus. I think Saurus is very close to being maxed out as well. All right, so that will do it for the companion points. So let's go ahead. We're going to clean up some of these heroes, and then we'll continue the summons. All right, so we cleaned up some of the bags, got through all of the companion points. So looking at the wish list, this is all completely set. Just pulling more copies of the heroes. We did drop out our 5-star hero there. So we're going to get into the regular summons. So 448 scrolls. We're hoping for some doubles. I'm hoping for some triples. We minimize the rare heroes. We have so many fodder heroes on this account. It is absolutely crazy. Mickey's going to have to go through and build a lot. And there is our first elite, which is a copy of Kelthar, another copy of Kelthar. I wanted to also go and make sure that we're not maxing out, again, heroes that are close to 5 stars or heroes that are not at 5 stars. Making sure we're swapping them out and not just using extra copies of them to continue to build. So another elite right there, which is a copy of Cetrana. Very, very powerful hero. built out, so completely maxed. Another elite there. It is Rigby. Rigby I use on the Light Bear team, very strong. But Cetrana, if you build her completely maxed out, super, super powerful, difficult to kill. She gets an immunity. She gets the health debuff that she does. Very, very strong Mauler hero, especially for the Mauler tower. Can absolutely destroy the tower. Another elite there, which is a copy of Thane. He's another hero that I really think underperforms. He needs a rework. Absolutely, Thane is one hero that needs a rework. Out of all of them, out of all the Light Bearers, Oscar and Thane definitely need to go ahead and rework both those heroes. So that gives us another copy of Thane. A couple more rares, so a lot more food there from the summons. 328 scrolls left, and another elite brings a copy of Titus. Titus, very, very strong. He's the same. When you build out a signature item, damage reduction, plus his crowd control. Here we get a copy of Rowan. So that might be enough to max out Rowan. Let's check it out really quick. I think that might be Rowan maxed. Again, I don't want to keep the heroes in here, especially if they're maxed out at 5 stars. We want to continuously rotate the heroes that are in the wish list. So we'll drop out Rowan. I will drop in Cecilia. Cecilia is an absolute monster. When you get her built, especially with 9 of 9 furniture, is an absolute monster when it comes to the campaign and PvP. The Abyssal Expedition does a ton. And there's a triple pull, which it is Saurus, Rigby, and Laurizen. So double Wilders and a Light Bearer, a triple pull there. Saurus is very, very close to being maxed out at 5 stars as well. Mickey has a lot of built heroes on this account already, which is why we're going Stargazer. We are going Stargazer with all those diamonds you see there. It is going to be Stargazer, another elite card, another copy of Tassie, which Tassie's pretty close as well. I believe we took her to 3 stars, back-to-back elites. Gives us a copy of Wukong. Wukong is already ascended, but getting Wukong up with stars, very, very powerful for a Celestial to add stars to at this point. 218 scrolls left and another elite. It is raining elites right now, and another copy of Thane. Very, very cool to see. Want to see some Celestials. I want to see some Hypogens, and another double, which gives us a copy of Zolrath. So we got Zolrath and Wukong, even though we're not building Zolrath. Another copy of Rigby, but there is another Hypogen hero. So they are just absolutely on point tonight. And that gives us another copy of Saurus, gives us a copy of Wukong, bringing Wukong up to another star. 3 stars there, and then Wukong, we will throw another star on him with that copy. Boom, star level raised. Still have 198 left, so we have a significant amount of scrolls. 5 more rare cards on that pull. I'm hoping it continues. The elite pulls have been very, very strong so far, and another double. We are seeing doubles. It is Kelthar again, and a copy of Scrag. Scrag has already got a couple stars on him. As we continue to build out Scrag, we can actually finish him for the most part, which would be very, very nice to see. And another elite right there brings us another copy of Oden. Absolutely amazing pulls so far tonight. Not only that, that's the first time ever opening the 66 elite stones completely being maxed out. Another elite right here, hopefully Celestial or Hypogen. It is Cetrana again. Definitely looking for to build her here in the future. And back-to-back elites, which is Saurus. Saurus, I have a feeling that Saurus is going to be completely maxed out this time. He is very, very close. A little bit more fodder. 108 left, so 10 more summons here. And we've seen doubles, we've seen triples. It's been a long time since I pulled a quad, since I pulled 4 elites at the same time. I'm thinking tonight we're gonna see it. Another one, which is Kelthar. We are getting a ton of copies of Kelthar. Back-to-back elites again. Another copy of Oden. Graveborn are definitely falling tonight. 5 more rares there. 4 more, and next pull will be our elite pull, which is just a single, but that's okay. Copy of Laurizen again. Definitely worth building Laurizen. Very, very powerful when it comes to bosses. And he's really good in the Wilder Tower with Iran and Leica. Very strong combination. Another elite, which is Astrilda. We got one more pull here. Gives us Laurizen, another copy of Oden. A lot of elites there. Of course, a couple elite plus. We can go ahead and use those for fodder heroes. So our last common scroll summon brings us just a couple of rares. All right, we're going to have to figure out who we're going to continue. I'm thinking right now we're going to go for Wilders with the cards on the table. 325 faction scrolls. So that is an insane amount of faction scrolls to go through. Let's see exactly who we're going to go through here with the faction scrolls. All right, guys. So for the faction scrolls, we are going to go Graveborn. Only one that we have right now is Chimera max out on the Graveborn with 5 stars. We're looking for Silas. We're looking for Damon. Looking for a lot of heroes. Oden, definitely looking to build him as well. This is going to be focused all on Graveborn. So the elites we pull in here, remember, every pull with faction scrolls also just gives me Graveborn food, meaning it is going to be very, very easy to actually ascend all of the Graveborns with the amount of scrolls we have and the food that we're picking up here. Another copy of Kelthar there. I had to make sure Oden we weren't maxed out on, Kelthar we weren't maxed out on. The only one that we have enough to build is Chimera's completely maxed out. So again, we need Damon, we need Silas, a lot of Graveborn heroes out of here. We get another elite right there. Hopefully it's Damon. It is Pharrell. Pharrell's another hero getting reworked with his furniture, which the furniture rework coming in 1.55, very, very strong to see the rework. Right now, his furniture is kind of worthless, but it's getting reworked. And another elite, which is Silas. Silas is the first and only Graveborn support. Similar to the Maulers only having Nemitsu, but very, very powerful support class. A hero definitely worth building. And we still do have a couple more days while his ship is here. So the heroic ship is still here. We only have 2 copies of him on this account so far, and another Kelthar. So Kelthar will definitely be able to build. There is a ton of resources. And that takes Pharrell. Look at that copy of Pharrell. But look at Naruz. Boom, there is 3 more Naruz. So that will take Pharrell up to 5 stars. So we can actually drop him out of the wish list and continue looking. So we got Silas in there. Isolde, a couple more copies we can get him. You know what? Let's drop Isolde in there. We know how powerful Isolde is, especially when you get his furniture built. Absolute monster trying to kill Isolde. So hopefully we can pick up a couple copies of him to go ahead and build him out, add a couple stars, and a double Graveborn pull there, which is Kelthar and Silas again. So Kelthar, we got to be getting close, and back-to-back elites for the Graveborns, which is Silas. We're going to be able to build him. Guys, we need 2 copies. We can actually pick him up from the heroic ship because we have a couple days left with 2 more copies. Not only are we going to get all of the rewards that he brings, but we could actually pick Mickey up a brand new avatar frame, or the brand new picture, which is Oden. Very nice. Still have not seen any copies of Damon. Damon is eluding us. Got a couple copies of Saurus, but definitely need a couple more. I want to see 2 more copies of Silas. We got another elite right there. Is it a copy of Silas? It is Kelthar again. We're going to have to go through and see exactly how many copies of Kelthar that we pulled. There's a lot more cards on the table. That gives us another, is that one copy? One more copy of Silas. So look at that. They went all Vden this time. And there's triples, so we need one more. We need one more copy of Silas, and we can actually take him all the way up to Ascended. So we have 4, 2, so we're still good there as far as food. And then we do have 1, 2, 3, so we're good there. So we're good. We're so good. I wanted to make sure we didn't have enough copies of Kelthar to build him all the way out, which we do not at this point. But we can build Isolde. We can build Silas. We need 2 more copies of Silas. And there is one, guys. We have 75 scrolls left to pull that final copy, which back-to-back elites. Is it going to be another Silas? It is another Kelthar. It is absolutely raining Kelthar tonight. All right, pull number 2, a couple rares. Next one is going to be our elite pull, and we still have a lot of cards on the table, which there we go. Another elite, which is Isolde. Very nice. Another copy of Isolde. So that should give us another elite plus Isolde in a double Graveworn. Very nice. Kelthar and Isolde. Another back-to-back Isoldes. Look at that. The amount of rare cards we're getting there. In the final pull, is it going to be an elite? Just a couple rare cards. But we still do have 7 on the table. Going Graveborn. Still looking for Silas. Silas, Isolde, Daemon. Definitely take him. And there is Daemon. Adding stars to build him completely out. There's Kelthar. There's another copy of Isolde. Still need 1 Silas. Need 1 single copy of Silas. We have 6 chances here to get a copy. Be very, very nice to pull his copy. Another one of Odin. 5 more chances for our Silas copy. Boom, Chimera. Chimera is already maxed out. We have Chimera at 5 stars already. Have Pharrell at 5 stars as well now. Another copy of Odin. So we have 3 more chances. Another copy of Kelthar. Wow. Absolutely amazing Kelthar pulls. Kelthar again, and the final one. Come on, Silas. Oh, is it going to be? Is it going to be? It is Kelthar. I gotta laugh. That's a lot of copies of Kelthar. So let me make sure with the Graveborn. 1, 2, 3. 1. We need 1. You know what, Mickey? Just because we need 1, we're going to go with the desired summons. I want to do this before we go ahead and do the all of the diamonds in the Stargazer. And I'm hoping it's going to take 1 or 2 because I do not want you to miss out on the avatar frame just in case. So the next pull will be our guaranteed one. And there it is. Our final copy of Silas. So now you can take him, you can completely build him out, and you will also get everything from the heroic ship. So Silas, you can take him all the way down, get some free gear, some free loot. You can actually get Silas's animated avatar frame because he is built. You can take him to Ascended with the food we have. And we pulled Mortis as well a little bit earlier. So guys, that will do it for the regular summon. So we're going to go ahead and get into the Stargazers. So the Stargazers, we're actually going to do a separate video for the Stargazers because I don't want the videos to be so long that it is absolutely crazy to watch. So let's go ahead. We're done with the normal summons. We used all of our scrolls here, the faction scrolls, the companion points. We had, I think in total, like 70 elite stones. So we will be back with the Stargazer summons shortly.